Alright, what you see here is a Hunter Sojourn ceiling fan in 52 inches. It's an antique brass. I got this fan new in box on eBay for a pretty good deal, I think. $45 plus shipping, or around 70, but some people might feel like, oh, it's an overpriced, but these fans are pretty uncommon, and this is actually a very good fan, pretty powerful. A lot of collectors are on the lookout for these. So, yeah. I barely see these ever on sale, even at Habitat videos that some collectors do. So I figured, when's the next time I'm actually gonna see one of these. So I got it right when I saw it. So yeah, it's a very powerful fan. I am glad I got it. It's actually probably one of my most powerful fans in my collection. Definitely more powerful than the other Hunter fans that I have, aside from the original. But it's actually the second most powerful fan from Hunter, from what I know, aside from the original. It's like the second. It's like second to the original, from what I've been hearing from some collectors. So yeah, and I actually am not surprised that it is, because it really does move a great deal of air, without a doubt. Good enough that it could be the next Pokemon fan once I put a light kit on it. But we'll see. I already have a feeling this fan's gonna be a pain to install. So but it should be worth it in the end. It has a nice vent design on it. Now this fan does get confused quite a bit with the dimensions. Basically the main difference of this in the dimensions is the vent pattern. This one has more like the Delta 2 looking vents, and the other one has the vents that look more like the Hunter Infinity, and also has a different switch cap. The other switch cap kind of looks more like it don't look like this one that much. It's a different switch housing as well. So this one kind of like curves in like that. The other one goes in like that, and then yeah, it has this nice little ornate thingy, I guess, on there. It is on forward, now it's on reverse. It's opposite for this one. There's the Hunter logo, which actually spins with the fan when the fan's operating. And there's the canopy. It looks very similar to the Hamilton Windward 2. It reminds me a lot of that, but I know this one came out before it. So this could be like a knockoff, Hunter's knockoff of the Casablanca. What is it? The Venus? I don't know, but it's something. It looks similar to it. But it's a very unique fan. I like that it's like somewhat of a modern looking fan from the 2000s, but it has a pull chain on it. So I really do like that feature on it. But yeah, let me go ahead and start off on. Well, first, let me just show the blades up close. It does have these are very. The blades on this are very solid. Very good quality wood blades. I really would like to get this in white. And that would be a thing that I'd put up in my bedroom right away. And there's the oak side. I really can't wait to try it with the oak side. I think it actually might look better with the oak, actually. But we'll see. Here's low. In fact, what this fan reminds me of a lot is those KDK Panasonics that I recorded at that mini market. And that those other two that are in white. That's what this fan looks like. In fact, that's what the dimensions looks like. The switch, like the KDK Royal Air, I think it's called. Charles S has a video of one of his channel. If you look that up, that's what the dimensions looks more like. But they're basically the same thing. Just a different vent design. Although I do like the vents on this one a little bit more. I feel like it looks more. It suits the fan a bit more. But yeah. I'm already feeling a nice breeze from it on low, just for it being on low. It does have a nice slow speed to it as well. It's a bit slower than the Passport 2 in the kitchen. And I'm already feeling a bit more from it on low. I really do find it strange that they put the logo right on his part that spins. I'm surprised they didn't put like this, like the like an engravement of the logo like right here somewhere. I find it a bit strange, but it's pretty cool like that too, I guess. It's fun to watch spin, so that's one thing. I would like to get one of these in bright brass, black and white. I want to get one of those in matte finishes, but for now this is as close as I can get to it. But I've always just wanted to try one of these as well. And it's a very beautiful fan too. I really like it a lot. It's very, I won't say like it's beautiful like it's a Victorian, but it's very unique looking. That's what I like about this fan a lot. It looks good enough just without the light, and I usually prefer fans with light kits. It's not often I think a fan looks better without a light kit. Alright, now for medium. And the blades do like rattle around a little bit. That is something that like Yarn said in his comment in the video of his white one. I tightened them as much as I could just for photo testing purposes. If it was installed, I definitely would tighten them a tiny bit more. But yeah, I'm feeling a good air movement from on medium just from over here as well. You can kind of hear them. One of them's a little bit loose, I know that. But yeah, it is moving a good amount of air. If I had a white one, it would definitely be my bedroom fan right at this moment, to be honest. It would look more unique than the Infinity, and that's something I like for my bedroom, something that looks very unique looking. Well, if it looks a bit vintage, I'm okay with that, but I kind of want something that's more vintage / modern looking for my bedroom. And these fans do it, so yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a fan I'm glad I got. It's already one of my favorite fans I have in my collection, to be honest. Right after I do a video to see on the old blade, I'm going to be putting it right back in the box to keep it in pristine shape. It did have a bit of a hum though, that's the only thing I will say. That could also be because it's being floor tested. But yeah, it's definitely the air movement on it. It's not one that like you really feel like right underneath it, but this one's like moves air all over the place. So this one's when I bring it up close, you might not hear that much air movement from like when I have it like the camera right next to it, but when it really spreads air around the whole entire space. So that's the main difference with this fan. And I'm feeling a lot more air needed on this fan than I have ever felt on the other fans that I've tested before, honestly. A bit more than the Delta 2s and the Zephyrs that I've tested. Surprisingly, I'm actually surprised by that. Yeah, let me go ahead and move it up to high. This thing is cranking out a ton of air. This will definitely be a great install for the living room. It would probably be a permanent one as well because it moves such great air. It's a very good air mover without a doubt. If it was bright brass, it would actually be installed in there right now, to be honest. But also, I don't have an anti-brass light kit that I do like to put on there. I definitely want to put a schoolhouse glow on this. That would look very strange. It's definitely one of my most powerful fans in my collection, without a doubt. Let me go ahead and bring it up close so you can hear the air movement while it's on high. Like you feel some, but then when you're when I'm like right next closer to it, I do feel it, but I feel it like more. I feel a bit more of it from like when I'm further away from it, somewhat. But I'm underneath it, I do feel a bit more. It's kind of one of those fans that does that. It's definitely a great air mover regardless. I can feel a lot of air from over there. It is making the Infinity move a bit too. Not as much as I expected it to, but it's moving a ton of air regardless. This thing moves so much air. I'm actually very surprised. This motor of this fan is basically the same as what the other spinner motor Hunter fans use in the 90s, but for some reason this one moves a lot more air. Yeah, let me go ahead and shut it off. Put on reverse and we'll do a spin down. If I find another one of these, I'll definitely get it for a good. If it's like under $100, the fan itself, I would definitely buy it. Like 75 is like probably the most I'd pay for one, just because it's such unique fans and I like them a lot. Some people might feel like it's a bit oversweating. I want to be that happy spending that much, but if it's something I really want, I'll buy it. So yeah. And one of these in white is a fan I definitely want pretty badly, honestly. So yeah. You know, we had a Walnut, and this is just like the Walnut that was on the Studio Series I just tested a few days ago. Alright, so I'm taking a complete stop. Let's go ahead and show it on reverse. This is very unusual to see a fan like this with a pull chain, in my opinion. But I also like that feature as well. I'm pretty sure these aren't like rare enough to be in the Fanimation museum. Well, I don't want to say they're rare, but they're definitely not uncommon enough. Also, I don't feel like they're. I feel like they might be cool enough if they were harder to find. But I mean, there's the dimensions that looks very similar to this. You know, they sold those for the late 90s, and up to the 2000s, like late 2000s, so on. Yeah. I wouldn't mind just having a white dimensions in my bedroom as well, but I do like the Sojourn a little bit more. Just because it has a different red sign on it. Okay, now for medium. Did a good job on reverse as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move it up to high. Just so I can end the video and show it to you guys on oak. With the oak blades. This fan moves a ton of it on reverse as well. In fact, I feel it could be way too much on I feel it moves too much on reverse in my opinion. That's one thing. If I was to have this fan installed, I definitely want it in my bedroom. That is, if I was to have a Sojourn like I mentioned in here, it would definitely pull off all the pictures I have on the walls. That's something I can tell you without being unsure. I know for a fact it would pull off at least a good majority of them. Not sure what's that noise though. Maybe it's like moving a screw around back and forth. Oh man, I go ahead and shut it off. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for more videos to come.